Hmm.
Do you think that we as a culture are too focused on labeling, which I guess really is just another name for putting boxes around people? Do you think that's a real problem then?
When you say, you mean American culture?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, well, you got to remember our culture was built on slave labor and cheap labor.
Hmm.
The way they sold those ideas was that this group of people is the other. So they exist to be slaves or beasts of burden, or if we can't enslave them, they exist to work for cheap. So we're
Hmm.
the real Americans, we're the rightful, however you want to define it, and these people are not. That's the way our country was founded. So when you sell a country on that narrative,
Hmm.
it gets ingrained in your thinking. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And so that's why we have, I'll give you another example. I went to Japan several years ago and it completely changed my life. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And I would recommend that everyone travel abroad if you haven't. But before we went, we had to look at the propaganda of World War II. And it was really ugly when they were, it was just some of the images and the pictures, that they were painting to try to say these people were monstrous. And that is what we as Americans do better than anything else is create and sell an image. Now, when I went over there, what I found were people from all different walks of life. When we went to Hiroshima, you can't go to Hiroshima and stay the same. They have a wall that has all the letters they've written to the people in the world that say, please stop nuclear testing. Because the people of Hiroshima know what that's like, and they have a big origami monument of 1,000 origami cranes, and then inside the museum they have a mock-up, and it looks like the Terminator world. So they show you what it looked like, and it looks just like the original Terminator when you flash forward and you see Kyle Reese in the bunker underground. It looks like that. And they even have a stone slab where a man was flash fried and turned into dust, and his
Oh
picture
man.
is imprinted on the stone. You see what I'm saying? See, when
Oh.
you see stuff like that, and so that's what dropping the bomb did. So they show you what the city looked like before the bomb, and then after they show you people on fire drop into the river, but you can't put out nuclear fire with water.
Oh
So
yeah.
they jump in the river and they're still inflamed, and
Oof.
just right. So that's what I mean when I say I'm saying all that to say that when you encounter people and you understand people as people and you learn from their culture, you see that we have so much more in common than we have differently. And you see that all this time, you've been playing this little movie in your head about whoever you thought those people were. And then as you begin to interact and just, expand your life and talk to people, you realize that people are people and you've been sold an image.